Hi, my name is McKenna Palmer, and I'm part of the Merit 66 reading program. A few weeks ago, maybe a month ago, I got this letter in the mail, and it says, "Hey, to Merit 66. As a great reader, you know what makes great books: stories, real characters, things you talk about and think along with until the last page is turned. You're one of the only 66 kids around the country, and a few from around the world, who are part of Merit 66, the Merit Press Teen Advisory Board. What does this mean? You get hardcover first edition of Merit Press's newest books. You've got the first word." So I'm really excited about this because when I grew up, I would love to be an author. I love writing. I love writing stories. I like to read. I really found this book, the first book that I'm going to be talking about, really, really interesting. So don't be alarmed, but the first book we got to read was Poor Little Dead Girls. Yeah. So that's pretty good, right? That's pretty fun. That's a good title. When I got this book in the mail, actually, I was confused because it's called Poor Little Dead Girls. And as I read the back, I was thinking, oh, it's just a mystery murder thing, not really the kind of books that I like. But this book was actually amazingly good. It was amazing. As I started reading it, it's about this girl, Sadie. I won't tell the whole story just in case you haven't finished it, or if you want to read it, I highly recommend it. About this girl, Sadie, who gets a lacrosse scholarship to this school called Keating. I hope that's how I pronounced it. And when she gets there, she's been there once before, and she knew this girl, Jessica, who's in her own grade. And so she started hanging out with Jessica. She started hanging out with the lacrosse girls. And her mother also went there. Now, when I started it, I was thinking, oh, it's just another teenage book. She's gonna fall in love with some guy. There's gonna be a mean girl. There's gonna be friends, and it's gonna be a big thing. And maybe it won't even really be about murder. I honestly did not think that I would like it, but I did. I honestly really did like it. This book is by Lizzie Friend. Got a friend. And I honestly, commend you. I saw in the back that you want your children to read it once they grow up, and I really think that they'll love it. I think this is a good book for girls and boys. I really do. I think it's interesting. I think it's intriguing. I could not stop reading it. I actually finished it yesterday, but when you're watching this, it probably was days ago or years ago. Anyway, okay, so once you read this book, you'll see that it's not just some little girl talking about high school and the troubles with it. There's the mean girl, Thayer, or Thayer, yeah. And in the beginning, I didn't like her. I don't think she's supposed to be a likable character, but she was mean to Sadie and nice to everyone else, which usually if there's a mean girl, everyone knows she's kind of mean, but she was just kind of mean to Sadie. But as Sadie gets into this secret society, she finds out that Thayer is in it too. That's not a big part of the story, but I guess it is. Sorry, spoiler. This actually might have a lot of spoilers, but yeah. Then when she meets the boy, her love interest, Jeremy, I was also not as intrigued as I would usually be because he's very perfect. He does everything right. He's always there for her, always there to pick her up when she's down, texting her, calling her. He's like the ultimate boyfriend, and I was thinking, that's not really that realistic. And I was talking to my sister about it, and she said, well, don't you want to read a book that's like fairy tales and stuff? And I was like, not if there's dead people. So, but as the book goes on, you realize that he's actually a much deeper character, and I actually enjoyed him being there. He was really a rock solid character that you can count on, and I actually appreciated his character in the book. I really did. Jessica, Sadie's best friend, also a really solid character. She was with Sadie till the end, and I like that too. I do recommend this book. I recommend it to anyone who wants to read it. I really, really enjoyed it. I think she's an awesome author. I hope she writes more books. This is actually in my top favorite books. I really, really, really do like it. The only thing I thought was kind of missing, although I didn't think that this was a big part of the story, is just in the beginning she's talking about how hard school is and how tough it is there, but then school kind of gets lost and it's more about this secret society thing, and I don't know if she passed junior year or if she didn't, but that's alright. I'm sure, I think she did, but she kind of dropped school. She's drunk a lot. That's something I was like, oh, well. But the one thing that I did appreciate with this book, I don't think, let's hope not, this happens in boarding schools. But the way that the girls and the boys talk to each other and the way that things play out really do happen in a normal high school. I mean, there is drinking in high school, there's swearing, there's, even the worst of it, there's rape. I thought that was a big part of this story because that does happen, and it was something that I think really added to the book because it really showed that this society wasn't just the best people. You know, you find out in the middle of the book that these people aren't really who they come off to be or who they present themselves as. I found that really true. I don't think that people drink as much as they do in this book, but I think because they're in a boarding school and a secret society, they have a lot more access to alcohol. I don't think that people are just, excuse my French, batshit drunk, but in high school, but they are. But the drinking, I feel like also kind of takes away from some of the story because they're always a little bit intoxicated, and I wonder how she made the decision that she did. Of course, they all worked out in the end. It was a good story. But the main thing through this book is that, yes, it was definitely a page turner. I could not stop reading it. I was like, ugh. But it was scary in a good way. I didn't want to finish the book because I didn't want Sadie to die. I didn't want there to be another dead girl. Because the people who die are honestly really good, big parts of the story. I like how in the end you're still a bit confused on what Anna and Maylin did to be killed. I mean, you know, I don't want to give away the ending, but you know what happens. But especially with Anna, I don't know why did she have to die? Yeah. So I highly recommend this book. Thank you so much, Marriott 66, for the opportunity. I'm looking forward to the next book. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.